if you're not aware of what we're talking about, there was a woman, Toya Graham, who apparently was caught on video grabbing her son. Her son's 16 years old. He's a big kid. I mean, I don't know, 16-year-olds, but he's I don't know, he's looks like 5'10", 5'11". He looks like, and son is wearing a hoodie and a mask and has a backpack. Clearly went out to the protest, getting ready to engage in some form of violence. I mean, it's not going to be, he's dressed for it. And she apparently saw him, grabs him, starts slapping him, pushing him away. And it's funny to watch. Funny to watch the dynamic, because here's this kid who's ready to engage on the streets, but his mom is like, clearly the kid tries to turn away from his mom, but can't do it. He could just run, and he didn't do it. And she's getting hyped as being the kind of parents that people need there. Right. And of course, this is sort of a bastardization, I think, of the narrative. And it's on purpose, right? Because this fits into that narrative. Like, if only all of these kids had parents like Toya Graham. Now, Toya Graham just happened to be, luckily, there on the spot. Also indicates that she acknowledges that a lot of parents, they need to go out and support their family. Now, apparently she has some other type of support, or she didn't have to work that day, or whatever it was. But also, listen to what her number one reason was for pulling her kid out of there. This is a follow-up interview as she's being hyped. Listen to this interview. See if you can pick it out, because I haven't heard anybody make a point of this.
Lo and behold, I turn around and I look in this crowd, and my son is actually coming across the street with this hoodie on and a mask. At that point, I just lost it. And he gave me eye contact. And at that point, not even thinking about cameras or anything like that. That's my only son. And at the end of the day, I don't want him to be a Freddie Gray.
I don't want him to be a Freddie Gray. Now, she later in the interview says, I don't think it's appropriate that they're fighting with the police. But her first instinct is, I don't want her to be another innocent victim of police violence. She's not out there disciplining her son because of supposedly, high morals and whatnot, or whatever it is. She doesn't want him to end up killed by the police. You've got parents there who are afraid of the police, who feel they have to protect their kids from the police. That's what's on her mind. So you could just contemplate, reverse engineer that as to what's going on in that neighborhood. That the instinct of a parent is to save their kid from the cops.